Hello and welcome back to Psychonauts 2. So we went through that thief level tutorial, and now we are like in the Psychonauts headquarters of sorts, I guess. I don't know what to call it.
Hey, is it okay if I go up into the main headquarters now?
I'm sorry, little boy, but there just aren't any school tours today.
What? I'm an intern. Agent Forsyth gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I'll be doused. Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
Oh, okay, what's all this? This field menu will act as your guide through the world of Psychonauts. Your progress is tracked here along with information you gather on your journey to becoming a junior Psychonaut. When in doubt, press that button to consult your manual. Alright, so this is the menu thing I was looking for last time. Intern profile, your internship progress is tracked on this page. Intern rank is key to unlocking new psychic abilities. Increase your rank by finding PSI challenges, cards, and markers in the real world, or nuggets of wisdom in mines.
Wow! That picture really captures my startled side.
There's some unique items we can look at. Cool. And resources. I don't really have much. Mental energy. Rasputin, Aquato. Aquato? I don't know how to say that. Height and age. Apparently he's 10. I didn't really know his age or anything. It's kind of hard to tell when you, have this look that's pretty different from every other person, obviously. Anyway, side powers. Yeah. I don't feel like reading all this out loud.
Ooh, looks like I can choose where to focus my energy and upgrade my powers.
Okay.
Very interesting.
But I can't upgrade anything right now. You have 0 and I need 1. Okay, cool. Okay, this seems more involved than the previous game. I don't think it had any upgrades like this at all. Area survey. Psychonaut is prone to always be aware of your surroundings. Oh, it's a map. Okay. We did say it's a map.
Places I've been here.
Wait, what is all this? Oh. Oh, this made me more confusing. I missed one figment. Wow, that's really sad. But well, I guess I missed a bunch of other stuff anyway, so I would have to go back and find it all. Yeah, I don't know if I want to I don't know, I mean, it depends on how much I like the game. Like, right now we're still so early, I don't know. The mother lobe.
Maps are always useful.
You don't say. Right. So a lot of things. A lot of things. Mission log. Kind of boring start to look through a menu, but here we are. I should learn all this though. I mean, missions.
I'll keep my to-do list here.
So, I'm guessing there's side quests. I mean, there are some kind of side quests in the last game as well, I think. I remember a few things you did in the old world. Oh, that's it. Okay. Cool. So, let me just... Right. Guess... So... Okay, cool. It goes back to the one you were on. So let's have it on the map one, so I can easily look at the map if I need to. Alright, what am I doing? Where am I going? I guess reject the mission or something. I guess I'm going up. That's what you told me, right? Yeah, well, I have many options anyway, it seems.
Access granted.
Alright. Gonna see if I can keep this video a little shorter than the last one. I want to keep them, at 30 minutes, but we'll see what kind of progress this game does, because it's kind of hard to tell in a game like this. When you can really stop, what's a good point. I haven't changed the graphics or anything from last time, the settings. Hoping it's gonna be fine today. If it keeps being kind of laggy sometimes and you know a little off, I'm gonna turn it down to the next level of quality or whatever. But I'd rather not. I do want it to look pretty, you know. Anyway, I mean, I still think it looks fine.
I can't believe I'm really here.
My computer is
Psychonauts
going nuts though.
headquarters.
Yeah, there's a few frame drops and such. Hi Larry.
Wow.
Brain in a ball thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, we already saw that, I thought. No? Okay. Whatever. Unless... Okay, yeah. Oh, I can't talk to you? Okay. But I can talk to this lady.
Agent, hello. Stranger. Agent, hello. Stranger.
That was useful.
Greetings, Agent. Future Agent.
There's a thing here. Oh wait, hold on. I can't remember something like that in last game actually. You've got to find a bunch of little thingies. Yeah. Early days? What's all this? Founding
This
Code.
plaque talks about how young Ford Cruller worked as a park ranger so he could investigate this area and its notoriously strange phenomenon. He eventually set up a permanent camp in Green Needle Gulch and protected the area with psychic illusions and defenses.
Okay, so you know, I'm doing a let's play, but I also, you know, like the world and everything. I do want to, you know more about it. So excuse me for spending a lot of time on things like this, but I'm gonna go through all of these.
It says here Ford recruited powerful psychics from around the world to join him in Green Needle Gulch. Bob Zanato, Helmut Fulbear, Cassiopeia, Compton Boole, and Otto Mentalis. Together, this Psychic Six formed the foundation of today's Psychonauts.
It's not that long, so.
This is the story of how the international community called on the Psychic Six to defeat the psychic mass murderer known as Maligula, and how that fight, the Battle of Grulovia, solidified the Psychonauts as an international peacekeeping force. Yep, that's exactly who I saw in Lobato's mind. There's a picture of the quarry being excavated and the mother lode being built.
Yeah, these are short at least. That's nice. You know, info dumps like this, like games need to be better, I feel. Like, I'm playing a game, not reading a freaking novel here, you know? Like, make this kind of thing fast.
This panel is about the ribbon cutting ceremony for the mother lode. They don't look too happy about it, except for Otto. This one is blank.
Alright, yeah, that didn't take it that long. I thought it was gonna be like a whole thing, you know. Whenever I see these kind of info dumps like that, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be this is, you know, when the writer got, you know, bored and like decided to put a bunch of text dumps in the game, you know. Which is fine, you know.
Agent 33, please report.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
What was I going to say? Like, it does make the world feel more, you know, rich, you know, and it's easy for the developers, obviously. So I get why I have them so often, but it could be better in games, I feel. What is all this?
Wow. Here they are.
Ah, okay.
The Psychic Six. The group of paranormal experts Ford Cruller gathered together to form the Psychonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1. Tragically, none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting. My mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer.
Oh yeah, I do remember that part in the first game. That was, yeah.
There's Bob Zanato, pioneer in human plant telepathy, and he's Lily's great uncle. To
Did you see the way Agent Forsyth stormed through here?
She's in fine.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
But do you know where intern orientation is?
Second floor, past the classroom.
Thanks.
Alright.
If you passed the restrooms, you went the wrong way.
What, are we recruiting from kindergartens now?
So rude. Like,
She needs a vacation.
I think I proved myself.
Don't we all?
Like, I don't know. I mean, you don't know, but yeah. So the game looks really nice. I feel like, graphically speaking, it's like got this kind of, I don't know if it's cel shading, but like it looks nice. I feel, and even on the setting I am on, which is high, not very high, but high. So I mean,
Hi.
should look good.
I just hate children.
No, oh, okay. Well, no, sure, thank you.
Wow. The Psychonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
Do you have hair? Well, camera. Can't really tell if you do actually. Maybe a little bit. Oh, is it a little bit sticking out or?
Thinks she can talk to me like that?
Anyway.
Fellow psychic.
what's up, Chief?
I'm personally too busy crafting the future of psychotechnology in my
Side challenge guys. Sometimes you'll find these bits of all side challenges like us flipping around. Oh, he's still talking, huh? If you bring a bunch of the automatic bunch to the automatic, you can combine with a course to gain a whole rank. Something like this in last game with the cards or something. Like, it's been a while. Welcome to the automatic. Sure.
Have a look around.
Items. Yeah. Some goodies. Consumables. This is also where you can pick up side challenge scores. Yeah. Okay, it's free. So.
Great idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
So I can buy some stuff. I can buy one more of these if I want. Two, actually. Let's save up for maybe some of this stuff. I don't know. Combine, shipping. You'll need 9 sidecars to use that sidecar you got there. You can combine a whole lot of them to create a side challenge marker, which will grant you 1 rank. I'll spot you 9 cards to try it out. Oh, thank you. Yep. Okay. A lot to do here in this place. Yep. Last but not least, feast your eyes on these pins. Getting achievements, not sure if you can hear that. Pins allow you to add custom tweaks to your side powers. You can mix and match them to suit your style of play. And as you rank up, you'll gain access to more powerful ones. Why don't you try one out in the house? Pick one of those 3 levitation pins. I don't think it matters, so let's pick the one I like the most. This one, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's the hot stuff right there.
So, it just changed the color? I mean, so I guess it's just a cosmetic fun thing? Alright, sure. Yep, okay.
So much cool stuff in there. I'll come back later for the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't have enough to buy the 75 ones, unfortunately.
No, that's legal.
Wait, then the paper I've been using is illegal?
No, it's A4.
A4? Out of what? 10?
Oh god.
Dude, you're making me stupid.
Have you guys tried the new smooth ultra beige low pulp stock?
No, what's so special about that?
It's double-sided.
Wow. What will they think of next?
Hey,
Kid?
Okay. It's a paper joke.
I'm holding out for
Alright. The humor is weird sometimes, like, I don't know.
so what's good today?
Why do I bother making signs?
Honey pepper ball bacon. Okay. Sounds unhealthy.
Wow! You agents share recipes? You're just like us.
Yeah, right.
Recipes.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand the point. Kinda froze. Yeah. I really think I'm gonna have to put it down a bit, because occasionally, sure, but it's gonna happen a lot, I feel, so.
You've got a side card.
No, I can climb on this. Okay, cool. Let's go anywhere. Well, oh, I should have used levitation. There we go.
I really should cut back on saturated fats.
Don't say. Oh. It's
Got some intern
this
credits.
thing. What does it called? Side challenge markers. Yeah. Finding one of these whole side challenge markers will raise you a full rank. Cool.
I don't have a key.
Oh. Agents test surplus resources in all sorts of places just in case the US will tell you have a supply chest key. But I don't
have a key.
sounds so sad. It's just chest, you'll survive. Okay. Can I go in the toilets? No. Alright. Let's see, why haven't I been yet? Not this. One of these thingies, yeah. I wanna get 75. So now we can get a thing. I'm supposed to go classroom? What's that what it said? Right? Or
All interns
I wanna go everywhere but there first. That's how I play games.
won't get far without a mentor.
I just wanna explore. You know. It is a collectathon, supposedly, I think. I mean, what's this? Approaching Psychonauts max capacity with it automatic to find wallet upgrades. Oh, it's one of those. Well, I got more than 75 now, so.
We've got Psychors, Psypops, and welcome back. Good to see you again.
No, that's not what I want. That's items? Okay. And what's this here? So, also some extra side pops. Well, I can hold 3 right now, so I'm fine. Store some extra dream fluffs for later. Like having squirrel cheeks. Is the dream fluff the purple stuff, maybe? Or I don't know what this is called actually. This psychically intense accessory harness folding technology to store more titanium. No, the titanium is the purple stuff, right? I guess so. So what is dream fluff? Do I know? This is dream fluff? Okay. Dream fluffs completely refill your brains when your mental energy is fully depleted. Oh, so it's like a fairy from Zelda, I guess? Okay, well that's... Huh. And... yeah, you need 9. I think I should probably get this as early as I can, you know? Just to get it. I feel that's a good idea.
Great. Great that I finally
Oh, I can hold 1,000 now. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And I can't buy anything else. Okay. And pins. Bunch of pins. Fun pins in here. But can't afford them. And I don't feel like I should buy pins either because they aren't useful. They're just for fun. Okay. Did I go in the mail room? Oh, there's something thingy up there. How do I get up there? I don't know.
Will the new kid, whose name I've already forgotten, come up to
Did I go in there?
Scanning
immediately
for
before I forget
fingerprint.
why I let you into the intern program?
My brain
Not
is bad.
accessible by interns.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be in class?
Can't climb a tree, can I? Nah. Yeah, I don't know how you get all the way up there. Guess I don't have the polish yet. Or oh, there's a window or something there. Maybe you can get there. A lot of things to find in in this game, I imagine. Did I go there? No, I don't think so. Some fish and a fat guy. No offense.
Today's the day.
But seriously, you are proportionally fat like to your head there. So.
Not now, kid. Busy.
Yep.
Ouch! You'll pay for that, punk.
Oh wow.
Ouch!
Does everyone say something when you punch them? Like there's a lot of, you know, effort put into this. It seems like already. Like I'm kind of overwhelmed. Like I for some reason when I heard a sequel, I was not expecting it to be so, you know, full of content and fulfilled. I don't know why. I mean, they did put years into the game, obviously. So.
Put me down and fight like a man.
Like I saw some of the developer videos because Double Fine puts them up on the YouTube channel. And every time I saw it, I was like, you know, it's still a work in progress, obviously, but it doesn't look like it still looks kind of, you know, like when it comes out, what's it really gonna be like? It kind of feels, you know, like okay, so you have foundation, but it's not really polished looking yet. But like now that I'm playing it, it's like this is like good. Like I really hope it holds up. Like the reviews say, you know, it's 80-90 for the most part, so I am hoping that it's gonna keep holding up. But I've been, you know, well, weird, kind of proven wrong before. I don't know what that was all about. And go up here, but why? That was pointless. Yeah, but yeah, that's a butt ton of places to go, huh? What is all this here? Oh, it's Mila?
Is this a bad
Mina?
time, Mia?
Mila, okay. Are you worried about molecular?
Are you worried about
Oh, he says something? Okay.
Well, she died in the Battle of Grulovia, but sometimes the idea of someone is more dangerous than the person themselves. Her followers are what scare me. When someone devotes their life to a memory, they're capable of anything.
Can I ask you about the Psychic Six?
Of course, Rasputin.
Are any of them still around?
Oh, yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets. Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself. The other survivors have gone their own ways, unfortunately.
What happened to Helmet Fullbear?
Oh, that poor soul was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. I wish I could have met him. He seemed to have such a love of life and color.
Did you ever meet Cassiopeia?
No, but I read her book, Mindswarm. Very inspiring. I'm actually using some of her multitasking techniques right now, talking to you while I work.
Did you ever work with Lily's great-uncle, Bob Zanotto?
Oh yes, poor Bob. He lost so much in the battle. It really took a toll on him. I know it was very difficult for Truman to let him go, but it was getting dangerous. Oh, what that poor family has endured.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
Are you meditating?
In a way. I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to find the illusionist activity around the world and report it to Agent Forsyth down in the nerve center.
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large stone dropped in a pond. Ripples spread out, bounce off each other. If you know how to read the patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Have you talked to Sasha lately?
Sasha and I are always talking. Oh, he says hello.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
Mia?
Yes, darling.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
Okay, you can skip. Alright. Feels like I'm playing like a Mass Effect or something with all this dialogue trees and all that.
I'll bet this
Kinda,
key goes
sort
to
of, I
that
don't know.
supply chest I found.
Oh, okay. Gonna go back there, I guess. These weird lamp things. Oh, oh. Can do a bounce. But is there any point? Not really. Just for fun. I can't stand on them. But again, not really much point other than to do it. Like it's like there's something like I just wanna stay in this place. You know what I mean? Like that's like they put so much effort into this, and like it's like modern gaming also has improved a lot when it comes to you know, individual objects having details. Like you didn't need to have all this stuff here, but it fills out the world and, you know, makes it you know, better. I don't know. Anyway, this thing here.
Can't leave this card lying around.
Nope, there's also a Y to push. Didn't see that, but thank God for the little pop-up. Alright, let's go back and get that chest. Which was where again? It was in...
Find that mole yet, kid?
Not... It was up there, I think? Yeah. Okay, how do you get up there? You climb this, yes. Oh, yeah. Didn't know this. Attached.
I'm hungry again already.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta figure out. So, there we go. Alright. The controls are good. Just, I'm bad. Oh, well, it's not the game. I'm just real bad. And new, you know. Alright, what's this thing? It's a bunch of those. Cool. I mean, I'll take it.
Sidekicks.
Oh yeah.
What do you have for?
You're doing
You just mess around with people for fun. I mean, people are not gonna say too many interesting things.
Oh, it's cute.
Mediocre
Try to
lift.
TK. Oh, it's cute.
I mean,
Try to TK.
wait, did I like destroy something? And, oh, I should be destroying everything. Oh god, it's gonna be one of those. Didn't know that was gonna be stuff and things and all that junk. Oh god, seriously, that's gonna be. I'm gonna assume that's gonna, you know, be more than enough of those to find around the world. I shouldn't be worried. I'm not gonna spend forever destroying literally everything, you know. Well, I got a decent amount now. Can I buy something new? Just cause.
Some brand new items here.
Why do I need? I need 9, so I need 3 more cards. And buy one of these, but do I need to? Nope. I'm gonna get so many I can get more than 1,000. Yeah, I'm sure these are gonna be all over the place, so it should be fine. I mean,
Idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
yeah, but I still need, yeah, still need cards, so I didn't really need to buy that, but yeah. Is there anything fun I can use? Like, so, levitation, melee, assorted? Begin to dance when you're standing around. I mean, wait. Oh wait, these actually do have uses. Wait. Okay, some of them do have uses, huh? I thought they were all gonna be cosmetic, because these were. Smash your left ball to the ground when you press X while in the air. Okay. It dazzle enemies while pummeling them with a full spectrum fist. Well, One is cosmetic, I think. I think so? I don't know. But this one isn't. Huh, so that's kind of strange. Some of them are cosmetic and some aren't. And like for fun, like this one? I don't know. To pet your furry false friends. I mean, that seems mandatory to get. I'm gonna wait though, because I don't know if I want something later. Maybe I'm being too careful. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know. Okay, so yes, I there's more to do here, I think. Just looking in the sky for things.
If you would just cooperate with our investigation.
I'd like to, but I can't.
I know you're scared, but if you could just tell me who...
No more questions.
Okay, I can upgrade something. Oh, I have 3 actually. Okay, see, yeah, this episode is maybe not the most interesting in the world compared to the last time, but well, you wanted, you know, to have a introduction that was, you know, fun. I mean, this is, you know, this is nitty-gritty stuff, game stuff. I feel like a lot of games, you know, do this, so it's fine. It's just not. It's a bit of a dump of things. You like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, dodge attack, while dodging to execute dodge attack. That sounds like a useful thing. Fling up reacts with increased force to do more damage, and hold to charge your blast for a bigger explosion. That sounds fun. Your levitation ball with damage enemies, you slam into them at high speeds. That sounds kind of fun. But bigger area is kind of boring. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get 3, so I can get one of these. I think I wanted. Yes.
My side blast feels a lot faster.
And yeah, I gotta rank up to level 5 and 10 and stuff before I can get that. So that's might as well diversify my options. And
Feels like I got a little more spring in my levitation.
All right, cool. Yeah. Pins. Well, they not equipped the pin? Okay, it is equipped.
I need all the pins.
You can have 3 equipped at once, it seems. Okay, good to know. I think so. That's what it looks like. Part of the classroom, yeah, that's my goal, which I'm avoiding because video games. Yeah, I can break all your things and maybe get stuff. Yeah, it's like you can get a few things by doing that. I guess I'm holding. Huh? There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's super worth it because you don't get a lot doing it, and I don't know.
Rasputin?
I'm gonna pull it. Damn.
Wait a second.
What is on your head?
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault. Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
Well, it can still hurt me in the mind, so...
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
You performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done here.
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the Rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
What is that supposed to be?
Is it even legal?
It's like... It looks like a... You know, a lighthouse, you know? The way that reflects and all, it kind of reminds me of that. Like, that's the closest thing I can think of, but I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
Hey, is this normal,
Psychic
Sasha?
stuff, I guess.
All the lights...
Power?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt much.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame you for being fascinated with me.
If you don't mind, I'm going to try one more time.
Not sure if there's anything else here. See, wait. Anything there?
They're fixed.
Like no one will ever know.
No. Alright. Yeah, it's been over 30 minutes. It would stop, but I feel like I've done nothing. It's weird. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here.
No good.
It's okay, you.
Oh, I just hate to
Gonna
see
take a
you
pillow.
like this.
Hit this guy. That's it. Said hit this guy. Yeah, take it.
Try this.
Okay. Nerve center. I can't go here. I don't think, right? Oh, hey.
Can I do anything to help, Lily?
Yeah, keep me from killing Jared here. I know too many of his weak points.
I'm sure they'll let you up soon.
I need to get up there right now so I can start Dad's psych herb therapy.
I'm sure your dad's going to be okay, Lily.
Raz, I don't know. He just feels all wrong. I'm worried all that Silurium we found him with in the Rhombus Ruin did some damage.
Why won't they let you upstairs?
I don't know. Psychic sanitation or something?
They put me in the intern program. Are you in there too?
Raz, I've been training here since before I could walk. I tested out all that stuff.
Hey, can we...
What?
Nothing.
I think it said talk about time to kiss, I guess? I don't know.
This mole stuff is weird, huh? What's
I
gonna
thought he was
happen?
gonna say it, you know.
Please. I've been around here my whole life, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Do you remember the last time you said that? Don't you know some secret passages around here you could use?
Tons of them. But everyone's got mole madness right now, so everything's on double lockdown.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
Well, actually, would you mind if I... Could I just...
Anything.
Can I just punch you in the shoulder really hard?
Of course.
Thanks. That helped.
Anytime. Well, I better get to intern orientation.
You'll like Hollis, I think. She's strict, but deep down, she's really serious.
Okay.
Do you even have shoulders? Like, it's like your arms are like sticks, and then it's your torso. Like, you do look something.
Alley-oop. Can I do anything to help, Lily?
That's,
Yeah, keep me from killing.
Well, I better get to intern orientation.
I meant to talk to this little thing.
Look, Lily, it's that rat we found on the Rhombus of Ruin mission.
Don't act like you don't remember, Harold.
Really feel like I should have played 10, maybe. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's fine if you didn't play it. You know, not everybody has VR, obviously. So I don't know if you can play without VR or anything. But yeah, I you know, It's kind of weird, like, you just kind of randomly released that, I feel, like, just kind of out of nowhere it felt. It's like, I wanna keep going, like, I don't know, like, it feels like, I don't know.
Oh, you look just like my nephew, a little jerk.
Hello.
This is precisely why we need a union.
Like, it really feels like I haven't done anything. But I also don't want to jump into a bigger thing or anything. It's like weird.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer.
Still don't think I... Yeah, okay.
Sayonara, psychic.
Hey, look out!
Oh, sorry, I didn't... Whoa!
Ow! That's mean!
Did he hurt you, baby?
I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. Question is, who's this new kid?
My name is Raz, and I'm the new intern.
That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for a new intern. Intern program's full. Sorry, kid.
He is clumsy. He'd probably get us all killed.
And he's mean.
Well, kid, we give it a fair shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out. Better luck next year.
Guys, quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot. I think he'll fit in just fine. In fact, I think he'll look cute in our uniform. Let's take him to the closet. Hey, you okay in there, Rusty? What's the holdup?
It's Raz. I was just wondering, if there's an intern uniform, how come you guys aren't wearing it?
Oh, well, we're level 2. Now just hand out your clothes and we'll get you that uniform.
Can't you hand me the uniform first?
No, silly. We need to take your clothes and measure them so we can get you a uniform that fits.
Unless you want us to come in there and measure you.
No. Here you go. Just hurry up, okay? It's cold in here and I'm practically naked. Uh-oh. Guys? Oh, come on! This is embarrassing in so many ways.
They kinda have shoulders, now that you can see. I mean, a very small shoulder action. But still, you know, still look like a freaking... I don't know what you look like.
They locked it. Those lousy interns. I'll bet they're not really level 2. With that Psy card, I can make a Psy challenge marker back at the automatic.
Okay, maybe this is a short section I could do before I stop, because can I? What am I supposed to do? Can I destroy this or put it on fire? Mind Swarm. I don't know how long this will take, and like this will also maybe be a good spot to start next time. Like it still feels like I didn't do anything, that's the thing. But this could be a long, I don't know, it's hard to say how long it's gonna be.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
I keep wanting to destroy things to get the purples. What do we call them? I keep forgetting. I don't even know what I can and can't destroy in this game. Kind of random. Something here. I can't duck, can I? Anything? Not an option, huh? I don't know if there's a button to duck, so... Oh, whatever. Get a key though. Oh. Okay, more that. Is it always gonna be that? I mean, it's fine, but kind of makes it a little less exciting to find keys. I don't know. Okay, so what's the deal?
I don't know the code. Rats. Oh, sorry, Harold. You're absolutely right. I should think about how I'm using that word.
Say code.
Do you know the code?
I love it.
Is the code in there, Harold? I'm too big to go in there.
Hey, fat rat.
If only I could see what you see in there. Hey, that reminds me.
Coins. Yeah. You can see for the eyes of people. I have okay. Cool. Oh, we can equip stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, you could equip stuff like in the last game. Yeah, fire. I don't think it's too useful right now. It's like only if I need to use it to burn something, obviously. But you know what I mean.
Time to see the world as you see it, Harold.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. It's just going. 0726. Oh, I'm going to move now. Weird. Okay. Oh, you just used it. Okay, well, that's nice. But I actually had to remember the code. Okay. But where am I going? You didn't change the camera. Okay. Okay. Weird.
Oh no.
Can I get out? Oh. This is strange. Like, this is a random thing, I don't know.
Yep.
We got him right where we want him, and yet we still can't extract the information we need.
Sasha, you have to let me do more. You know it's because of me that...
Otto.
I mean, if I hadn't...
Not a word, Rasputin, until I find you some new clothes. Sorry if the fit is a little off. They're the smallest clothes I had.
Now, tell us again how you ended up outside in your underwear.
Oh, you know, I was sort of going undercover. Just like you did, Agent Mentalis, in True Psychic Tales number 62, when you used your defibrillator to hypnotize 16 trans troopers at once.
Oh, please, that old yarn. Oh, they embellished so many details in that version. But in fact, it was 17 troopers. Well, love to chat, but I gotta make like a brain and bounce. If you're ever looking for just the right tool for the job, come see me in my workshop. Even the best Psychonauts require a little assistance now and then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Rasputin, I need to get back to the matter at hand.
No, I didn't bend the spoons, Mommy. Ooh, I love going through the car wash.
Oh, and don't worry about the other interns, Rasputin. Initiation rituals are a common method for a specialized social group to integrate foreign elements while preserving the social exclusivity of them. Understand?
Yes.
Thanks, Sasha.
Let's go with yes. So I can use this in you, huh? But why?
Sorry,
no?
I hope
Fall
that didn't
down.
hurt much.
Don't be too hard on yourself, kid. There's a mess in there.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like this wasn't the last game. I do remember something where, like this. Like, there's apparently a lot more things in the last game that I totally forgot about. But yeah, definitely, yeah. They're definitely introducing a lot of things right now.
That was a dirty trick you pulled. I want my clothes back.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to let you finish my asset recovery mission.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna end up naked in a closet again?
My intern assignment is to track down this list of missing Psychonaut assets. Mission critical assets.
So, like a scavenger hunt?
If you think like a child, you will do a child's work. Finish this mission, and we'll know you're ready for your clothes back.
I don't like her. I mean, obviously I'm not supposed to like her, but wow, like, ugh. Your internship will sometimes present extra credit opportunities. You can track those optional missions here.
This looks like a good place to track my side missions.
Yep. Side missions indeed. Alright, well, I went through the mini thing. I mean, it was not a lot, but it was at least something. And we got new power, so that's cool. And yeah, you can only use it against certain people.
I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
Well, that other guy had a special thing, so I think it means you can do something. But apparently you can still do it to everyone. Anyway.
Look lively.
I'm really late to intern orientation now. I better get to the class right away. It's really tense.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a day or two. So I'm gonna stop now. But I'm gonna look at things first. I guess maybe I should get these, just, you know, why not? We'll get this later. Think I got enough now? Yeah. Alright, rank up. Anything to upgrade? Oh, yeah, I can also look at this now. Real hidden objects stay visible longer. Okay. I mean, does it matter? I don't know. That costs 3 star thingies. Okay. Well, I would like to use the small maybe, so maybe that. Additional blast before having to recharge. Well, that sounds nice maybe. And I can't get anything there. It's very large area. Well, I don't know. Let's get this, because flinging things seems like a thing you weren't gonna do a lot. I feel like you always want to fling to have this on. I don't know. It's very useful just to pick things up and fun. Oh, that's a. Oh.
Best-selling author of Mindsword, expert in extreme multitasking and mental compartmentalization.
Didn't read all this.
Control of every cell in her brain, controlling them like a swarm of bees.
I don't think I read these today.
Master of telepathy. If he's anything like his grandson Dogen, he can be a little dangerous if he gets overwhelmed, which is often. Ford Cruller, the greatest psychonaut of all time, and a close personal friend of mine, I might add. There's Bob Zanotto, pioneer in human-plant telepathy, and he's Lily's great uncle.
Sure, plants have a lot to say.
Explored a synthesis of psychic powers in the arts. Sadly, he was lost in the Battle of Barovia.
Okay. Alright. That's it though.
Wow! The Psyche doesn't look open yet though.
Who's dragging in all
Something in there though. So I'm gonna be able to get that eventually.
Experts agree. It's just not safe to use clairvoyance. Without my special clairvoyance enhancing pins.
A little longer with my clairvoyance.
Ah, this person has something.
That person's aura is telling me their perspective on the world is special.
Oh. You don't say. Any reason to this? Other than bacon condition. Alright then. That happened.
Hi.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Psychonauts is weird. You cannot deny Psychonauts is weird. Oh, that's. I didn't go in here, did I?
Wow.
Oh, I can't, huh?
A bowling alley? A psychic bowling alley? Amazing! Doesn't look open though.
Yeah, okay.
I saw it with my own
Alright. Well, that's it. Okay, that's it though. That's actually it. Yeah. It went on for a little longer than I thought. But maybe this is one of those games that needs to do that. I don't know how long the game is actually. I guess I should take that later.
Please report to my office for orientation.
Assume it's decent size. Like, it seems like it has a lot going on, so. Yeah, I mean, so little less exciting level-based gameplay, more hub world gameplay, so, which, you know, wasn't the first game, so I get it. But yeah, it's still fun, still enjoying it, still a bunch of new characters like you.
So if I bring you back all these scavenger hunt items,
Mission critical Psychonaut assets.
you'll give me my old clothes back?
Yes, definitely. If I can find them, I will 100% give them back.
What do you see? See me as a mole? Great. Cool, thanks. So silly, like, I don't know.
Whose name I've already forgotten, come up to my office immediately. Before I forget why I let you into the intern program.
I think most people are gonna, yeah, see you just as that. Probably special people only. Well, special people. I mean, main characters and such. Probably gonna see you as something different.
All interns, please report to my office
I'm
for
just
your
floating up
mentorship
there. Huh?
assignments. You won't get far without a mentor.
Kind of fun you can do that. So you can take a look there and yeah. So you just, what are you doing?
All new interns, please report to
Why
my
are you
office
floating?
for orientation. I don't have all day, new kid.
It's kind of weird. It's just floating up there. I mean, okay. If you can float, I'd float too. I mean.
Oh, they're the best. Really? Yeah.
Well, just decide to float and come back. I don't know. It's silly, but what can you do? Alright, yeah, that's it. I want to keep playing, you know, I really enjoy it, and it's like, there's so much to do and see, and it's like, I really want to keep going, but I gotta stop at some point. Yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.